little breezy. Whoa. All right, so what we are doing currently, as you can see, I've taken off the lifeline from the gate forward. So it's just going out there, and then you can see we've got some wood right here. We're going to be replacing that top lifeline with some wood rails. We're also taking these right here. This is a stanchion base that usually would be used right at the bottom of a stanchion. And we're gonna flip it upside down, and it's gonna be the top. So when you have the top of the stanchion, bloop, we'll bolt this right there, and we'll mount the wood on top of that, and it'll run the full length of the boat. It'll give us a nice hard rail instead of these garbagey, flimsy lifelines that are always needing to be tightened and bending your stanchions over because you tighten them, and you know, we're gonna have a nice hard rail. It's gonna be good. Drop it in the water. All you guys know, if you ever drop anything on the deck of a boat, right, it always will find its way to the ocean. That's like law number one of living on a boat. If you drop something, it doesn't matter how far away you are from the water, it doesn't matter how many obstacles there are between you and the water, it doesn't matter. If you drop something on the deck of a boat, it's headed for the ocean. I dropped a one of those, you know, like a grommet set it down, it drops, thunk, 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 bounce off like 17 different things, thunk, 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 bloop, right in the water, thunk, thunk, thunk. So anyway, don't drop it. All right, and get the hammer, give it a little tap, tap, taparoo. All righty, line her up, give it a little snug. We got it. It's gonna look pretty good. Clean up your trash like you didn't know that. There we go. Sweet. Well, as you can see, the deck's a little cluttered, and we're still in sort of half construction zone mode, but we've got some hard rails. I'm sort of dry fitting the net right now, trying to, to see exactly where I need to cut it. Yeah, it makes its way back and up and around, and it looks pretty good. Anyway, yeah, you can see like my whole cockpit area is just full of tools and fins that I found at that chandlery, and yeah, we're just we're kind of a mess right now. So I'm really looking forward to finishing these projects and then finally being able to just go and sail and get to warm weather. Hopefully I don't screw all these projects up. Oh, fun stuff. I have a couple non-seafood eaters, but we have a couple seafood eaters too. So we're gonna do that, and we're doing green chili or like some sort of chili verde. It's chili verde something. Yum. Oh, it is sunny with some blue sky. It's so nice out. Oh, look, I'm playing. Oh, man. I'm like a little kid on Christmas right now. so nice outside. We've been like just overcast and rain and wind, and now we can just stand out on deck in the morning right as the sun's coming up, have some coffee, not freeze your freaking ass off. This is great. We're gonna go sailing today on SV Neri. Josh over there, he's the captain of that boat. He invited our whole crew, said, hey guys, wanna go sailing? And he knows we're sort of in construction zone mode a little bit still with our rails, and I've got tools and stuff everywhere. And he goes, yeah man, just everybody come hop on my boat, and we're gonna head out in the strait today and just go sailing. Just have a day remembering why we're doing this. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go sailing today and bring you guys along for the ride. Should be fun. Look how beautiful it is out, man. Look at this, look at this. Gorgeous morning. Man, it's awesome. All right, well, I'm gonna drink my coffee and enjoy the view and go sailing. Here we go. What's up, man?
Going sailing?
Going sailing.
I was missing a bow thruster right there. I could have used one. I've been happy to use one of those. Neat. Well done. I like having crew.
It's nice.
This is a 1982 Valkyes
Wakawis.
Amphitrite. She's built in France, even with the baguette cupboard and all. Very well built. Henri Valkyes was a very good builder. B&G Electronics. We have Ullman sails. This is a catch rig. The main and mizzen with a couple reefs in both. We also have the spinnaker we're going to throw up. Obviously our jib. We have the Genoa. We have a 70%. And we're going to go through every one of them and shake everything out today. So, should be a fun trip.
Awesome. Good deal. Yeah, beautiful boat. Look at this thing. Two decks.
Grab those other two tails over there. There should be two more down there.
Hello.
Good job.
Nicely done.
Got it.
Nailed it. Good job, guys. There goes Bully. She's all jealous as we're sailing on another boat. But we're gonna have a good time. It's fun to kind of group up like this and sail with some friends. So this will be fun. Let's have a good time. This is a 43-foot or 43-foot Wakawis. You guys might have remembered this boat from episode back at Hope Island, whatever episode that was. This one. Made it.
Kid or little soda.
That's cool. So yeah, here we go. This will be pretty good. We are leaving Roach Harbor right now. It is 12 o'clock, high noon, and headed out that direction out there. We're gonna head out sort of towards Canada, sailing around. Got the kids running the jib sheets. DJ's on the port sheet, Chris on the starboard sheet. Rain's gonna be up here on the foredeck doing stuff, and it should be good. Good time. Let's do it.
sail across the deep blue sea. Whoever wanted to live your life, forget about everything they told you to be. And I don't know what they would say, but I don't care about that. Set my sail, be gone away. That's what I think about that. What if I
Canadian.
Like, where is it? Where is it?
How you doing, Drew?
Hey, Nate. Just let you know right now, kid.
Bubbles everywhere. Nicely done.
Not scary, right?
That concludes our fun little day sail. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at your deep voice. Yeah. That's cool. Now we're gonna make some clam chowder and some cocktails. Well done.
Thanks.
Now for clam chowder and cocktails.
Clam chowder and cocktails.
Yum. Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me with the generator running back there. I kind of need it on for this little tool here that I'm going to be using and tell you all about it. One of the reasons I hate living in the Pacific Northwest, at least at the moment, we're not going to be here long. Remember, one season and leaving. Well, it's too freaking cold to do basically anything. You can't swim in the water here unless you're got some crazy big wetsuit on. You can't just go, diving whenever you want to. Sailing in the wintertime is, again, freezing cold. If you don't believe me, just check out our last episode. Everything is cold, unless it's July or August. The rest of the year is cold. But one of the things that happens is when you're working with epoxy resin, right? Or you're doing any kind of fiberglass work, because of those kinds of temperatures and the high humidity, not only does your boat sort of always try to rot and mold from the inside out because you are basically a reverse Coke can, but epoxy resin does not like to set and go off. And when you attempt to do any sort of epoxy work in this kind of weather, you end up with this sort of milky, glassy overtone over your epoxy. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you happen to have one of these beautiful little heat shrink guns to shrink down the heat shrink around a cable or a wire, turn it on, hover it over your little epoxy job, and let the magic begin. Ready? Now, I'm not saying it's going to work for every possible application where you end up with some milky epoxy, but it seems to be working fairly well for me. I'm no expert at any of this stuff, and I do have some spots that I'm going to need to sand down and sort of go over it. And you may have some of those spots too, but this is working really, really well for me trying to do epoxy work up here. And even when I first put it on, I was sort of just kind of lightly going over it with this, just to increase the temperature of the resin itself. We were, I want to say it was like 40 degrees when I was applying this, which is way too low. So I just heated it up a little bit, and it seems to have, it went off overnight in like 30-degree temperatures overnight, and it rained. So I've got like the worst of all of the possible combinations of trying to do epoxy work, out in the open air, in the cold, and it's wet. And yet this little joker is, it's fixing things. So anyway, thought it was a fun little tip or whatever. Enjoy. Let's get your heat gun on. So one of the things that I'm going to do here is we've got, so you put a metal brace over the top of where these two join together, just to add strength. And then what I'm going to wrap it with is a Turk's head, which is here, and then just some French hitching on each side of it. So the Turk's head is pretty cool because it allows you to wrap around a post piece coming up and a crossbar. So it's usually used for like a ship's wheel, but I'm gonna use it for this. So yeah, that's what it sort of looks like when it's all done. Oh, anyway, those are the projects, and getting stuff done. Oh, and we got a big surprise coming up. Up next, we bought something, and it's pretty cool. 600 amp hours are pretty cool. Anyway, see you next time.
Don't pull that just the way that I like it. Yeah, we're sailing